crew of the Town Drunk, aka Donnie, the Resistance Fighter
Yep.
Wrench,
Always.
and your boy Jack Sox over here doing his first casting in like 8 seasons, and that went so well that it took me 8 seasons to do it again. We got some hype matchups though, Donnie. Who we got up first?
So first we have Ao from Vote of No Confidence going against Starden from Dad Legend.
Yeah.
So classes Ao we have Druid, Paladin, Rogue, Warlock. Starden we have Druid, Mage, Paladin, Warlock, and we do have the bands in. It is a double Warlock band.
Nobody has fun ever.
Nope, no fun.
No fun to be had here. With those Warlock bands, man, this should be an interesting matchup. If that mage is a tempo mage, Starden has the potential to go real fast here, and if Ao's rogue is a quest rogue, that could be a problem.
Well, I mean, since this is the budget crew, we don't have time for talk. So, do you want to go right into it?
Yeah.
All right, let's message these people.
These folks here.
Starden. Yep, I'm talking to Starden.
I would like to say that this is quite the matchup between the rank 19 ladder and the rank 9 ladder.
Oh, that's spicy. Okay.
That is a spicy meme.
Everybody...
I'm glad that Starden is focusing on competitive Hearthstone, because ladder is in fact a waste of time.
I mean, you know what? To that, I will open my beer. There we go.
Oh man. Apparently,
let's get this night started.
Listen, I'm waiting for that little eyeball to come up on Starden here.
I am too. We
Man.
We got it on.
Oh, there it is. Hype City, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Nothing could possibly go wrong now.
Let's get in here and start spectating some matches, shall we?
Now, how come I can't get AO as well?
I mean, look, man. I'm going one at a time, okay? I'm wondering why the guards are taking a long time to bribe. Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I'm in here. I'm trying to click the spectate button on AO. There we go. All right. So
does he not have spectate on? Because I can't click my button.
No, he does. It took a long time for it to show for me though. Currently, I'll jump in a little analysis here while our boy Donnie here figures it out. Starden is going to be on the Spiteful Druid.
I got him.
And then we have AO on the Even Paladin. Somebody accepted my friend. I have a new friend from THL. Man, that feels spicy, man.
Okay, so going into it, from Starden on the bottom, that is the person that we see on the bottom there. Okay.
Yes.
We see this Spiteful Druid. Try hard. Yep. Okay. We see you.
Yeah, however, he runs immediately into the Even Paladin, which is a favorite matchup for the Paladin here. And with Coin and Call to Arms in hand, I think if you're AO, you're feeling pretty good about this start.
Yeah, but Starden, I mean, that's the dream. That's the greedy sprite on curve.
The greedy sprite, Spiteful in hand. You got that Crypt Lord to throw up to soak up some of this early damage.
But then from AO, you have that Call to Arms on turn 3, which is like one of the strongest play you can do.
Got lucky with dodging the jugglers there, because if he had popped the sprite for him, that feels bad, man. When you want your opponent to, I mean, he's still gonna get Spiteful down on 6. No, don't do this to me, AO. Don't do this to me, AO.
No, what? See, I don't agree with that. Don't agree with it. I don't know.
I mean, he knows
but...
he's not on the coin. However, this is not going to feel good at all. And now you're really going to struggle to get through that Crypt Lord. Spiteful's going to come down next turn. We do have the Equality already in hand for AO. I just don't know if he's going to get that down soon enough with anything meaningful, because he can't. That Avenging Wrath isn't going to come down till the next turn at the earliest. He's still 2 turns away from Equality Consecration.
So what do you
he's
think
about
he does
to have
right
a hell
now?
of a board. What's that?
What do you think he does right now?
I think you have to put the True Silver down and just smack at that Crypt Lord to hope to get through it. It feels bad, but if he lets it go for too long, it could get out of control. And if you let that Spiteful Summoner get like a Tyrannus or something, it's gonna start feeling real bad real quick.
Also, I guess I will go ahead and make the post on the Facebook groups.
Listen, Donnie, you're doing great, man. I just want you to know. I'll tell you this: if AO trades that slime in here, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset. I mean, he's gonna trade one of the elementals into it anyways. But now he could just hero power. Well, he's not gonna hero power down because he's gonna Spiteful. But now the Crypt Lord could trade into it for free. I guess that's okay too. He's actually got a lot of. You know what? On second thought, I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. Yeah, I don't know what the hesitation is here. You throw Spiteful on 6 every time.
Yeah, that's just how you play Spiteful Druid, right?
Yeah, it's when your deck is named after it, do it.
You will pay.
Do you think more people will come watch the stream if I tell people it's a budget stream? They'll wonder why. We call it a budget stream. Well, people, if you notice, your boy doesn't have the status bar.
I gotta acknowledge a misplay on my casting here. By trading that Swampoo's in, he actually now made it so that the True Silver gets through on that Crypt Lord. Because with Spiteful coming down, it's going to buff it by 2 health anyways. So, good call, AO. I apologize for questioning you, sir.
I'm liking this equality right now.
Yeah, you could equality here for sure. But I'm also wondering if it's a little early, though, right? Because you could trade the Berserker, get it enraged, take the True Silver to the 4/4. Yes, you take the 8 to the face.
You know what's worse than popping the equality right here? Taking a Sea Giant to the dome.
Yeah, but even if you equality here, you're leaving up the 4/4, which is gonna feel bad.
I mean, I think he has a lot of options. Let's see.
You gotta remember, health is a resource, right? So he could throw down a couple minions here.
I think he can take one hit from it and be fine. But then, okay, yeah, I like this.
Right? Because what's he gonna do for single target removal? Why'd he not hero power? Is he playing around MCT?
Yeah,
MC
you
tech?
definitely play around MCT tech. MC tech, yeah, that's it. So, funny story. Last week I lost a game because I did not play around MC Tech, and my opponent stole my Tyrannus.
Always play around MC Tech.
Yeah, he stole my turn 6 Tyrannus, lost the game just as easily as I thought I won it. So,
I definitely do not mind equalitying here, following it up with the Knife Juggler and a dude, and seeing if you can't get some free trades before having to send your minions in here.
I mean, he's got 3 cards in hand. If you're not at quality now, when are you?
Exactly.
And like, you just took that Sea Giant hit, and now you're at 20 health, so you kind of have to do something now.
No, that is not the correct call, sir. Oh.
No, I would have liked to see that Knife Juggler.
I'm not a fan of it because he had the opportunity to have 2 juggles. Yeah, I think going with the equality, then juggler.
But now we get a weak turn from start. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's still kind of a weak turn from starting. You just hate to see it.
You got 4-2 this, right? You have to rush it because you could trade the True Silver into it anyway. So you want to get as much damage out of it as possible if you're playing it. I don't know about that at all. What are you protecting there?
You're protecting, obviously, your 28 points of health that you. I don't understand.
You're gonna ultimate infestation. You're not worried about
What is all?
damage to your face right now.
I mean, this is a really resilient board from AO, though. From AO. How do you say his name? AO? Yeah, I think it's AO.
AO, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's looking good. He's still got the Equality and Avenging Wrath now, so coming into turn 8, if anything crazy were to happen here,
Always.
you know, he's not going to face any big threats, but in his mind, he doesn't know that. Unlike us, he doesn't get to see the cards.
Yeah, for sure.
I would love to see some dumb Leroy play here.
AO.
Were you there when not once but twice in a match? I forgot who it was. I want to say it was possibly Arhat. Had
Yeah.
Leroy for lethal
Yeah.
and the knife juggler.
That was our hat. Yeah. Man, that was a while ago. We have.
Oh, you know what's great about Salt and Wounds? It never gets old rubbing it in.
Oh, is that true, Jack Sox?
He has fun ever. Listen, let's
that
not
true?
go where you're about to go. Let's not go where you're about to go. I don't mind with 2 Avenging Wraths in hand and 1 Equality already played. I think you throw it here. I don't think you get much of a better time
I
to
think
throw it.
you throw an Avenging Wrath,
Rogue is a quick
go face, and say what's up.
problem. I mean, what's your other play? Dude in Greymane? That's also not too bad,
So,
but
right into it.
you know he's going to be throwing the Ultimate Infestation down next turn.
These people.
So he's probably going to take Greymane out with it, unless you're just trying to save the face damage. Greymane's just a heal for 6, right? You know, matchup. That's a 6-mana heal that was just played.
And the rank 9 ladder.
Ugh. Oh, that's spicy. Okay. Turn
Oh.
10. So that Greymane
Why
lines
leave
up
that-
perfectly for that UI.
Act a waste of time.
I mean,
Now we don't know Starden's list here, and I haven't seen it yet. But if he's running the Fungal Mancer list, I think leaving that dude up was a potential liability there, especially when you would still have a minion with 2 health had you traded in that pinging.
well,
So now he's right where he was last turn,
he
right?
drew that UI, so the next Spiteful is offline.
Useless. Nope.
Useless. I mean, look, man. One at a time, okay? Also, I guess we are live on. We are live on Twitch.
Oh man, let me go look at us getting ripped apart here.
So, hello, people. Hello, chat.
Hello from the future, chat.
There's already 2 people in chat just hanging out. We love you. Kinda.
I think if you're AO, you're a little sad that you just used that Quality Avenging Wrath when you see this board now before you. I
For
think
sure.
that was
Oh,
definitely
you hate
a
that.
misuse of resources there.
You.
Because now you can't trade through the Tar Creeper, even if you silence the Crypt Lord. You still don't have 5 damage. Ooh, that equality changes things a little bit. I'm
You mean the
wondering if you
conch?
just roll Equality Avenging Wrath and go all in here.
Yeah, you mean the conch?
Yeah, what did I say?
You said
Equality, yeah.
No, he
Yeah,
wishes
yeah,
that
that-
was equality.
Because you're going to lose your board next turn anyways. The-
Yeah, I think AO had such a strong lead, and then he just let it slip away. And I think he let it slip away, like that turn that you wanted him to Avenging Wrath. I think he should have right then.
Mm-hmm.
Options.
Then after, because he knew he was going into the UI turn, right? So he put down a 5 health minion, knowing he was gonna get infestation.
Yeah, I you know, it's one of the hardest lessons to learn, and I'm still trying to learn, is your health is a resource. And sometimes you just got to give it up. Okay. This is a play.
I mean, he doesn't have many plays. Am I right? Like, yeah.
Oof.
Oh man, that's rough.
That feels bad. That feels real bad. I think that Lich King is just the straw. I think the camel's back is
I don't-
officially about to snap.
I don't want to see how AO wins from here.
Unless he gets a divine favor into some crazy tech that we don't know about, I think this is his swan song.
We're gonna have to MC tech that Lich King, please. One time.
One time, let's go.
Nope, never mind.
I know we're playing MC Tech in Even Paladin because that's how Hearthstone works.
Can we get a? You know what? We're gonna need the Tinkerer and Teyog is what we're gonna need.
Man, so it's sad to see that AO was in a couple of really strong positions during that match, and I kind of feel like he.
sure.
I don't want to say beat himself, but I want to say there was a misuse of resources. It's always easy to sit here where we are right now,
Yep.
seeing both hands, and be like, yeah, totally fucked that one up.
Okay,
But,
so he just won with. Starden just won with Druid, correct? Yep.
Yeah, so he's got that mage and that paladin left. Feels bad, man. I don't see if you're AO and I'm looking at your remaining matchups. I'm just hoping that it's I'm hoping for AO's sake that is an odd rogue, because at least then he'll have a shot to get a win against the Tempo Mage.
Yep.
If it's a quest rogue, I think he's in a lot of trouble here. Oh, it's Big Spell!
Oh my gosh, be still my beating heart. I am now going for Starden.
Wow.
See, yes, Arcane Keysmith.
Hoggers.
Let's go.
Hoggers.
I am Team Starden forever. Big
So-
Spell is my jam.
Big Spell is a coin flip with this Even Paladin, so we'll have to see. This is going to come down to
Is it a coin flip?
piloting. Yeah, dude, it's about 50% win rate right now on the ladder. So we'll have to see how this one goes, man. Maybe AO will take a little bit from last game and switch up the strategy here. Does feel bad to not see.
It's actually it's 49% for Even Pally versus Big Spell, 49.3%. So yeah, it's about half. See, I don't like this.
I don't know.
See, as Big Spell, always as Big Spell, I don't mind giving away my life as a resource because I know at the end of the game I'm gonna wind up with a shit ton of it.
Yeah, you could also hide behind the Stonehill for a turn there, I mean, yes, it enrages, but you could also have done... see what you pick up for turn 4. You could always get like a Ascension type deal.
Look at this spicy mossy horde coming from Starden.
Oh, yeah, so spicy. Let's... Oh, man. He's going to be so sad when that comes down. It does feel bad to have the coin and not see Call to Arms coming out. We have these. We have the Arcane Keysmith, right? Like I think we see that here every time.
Yep, it's no. Okay.
That's not a bad trade. Now, what do you take here as you're going up against the? I think the counterspell, right? All day long against a. Even Paladin,
No.
he did go with the counterspell.
I don't like that because you know your opponent has the coin.
This is true.
Like
this is very true.
I'll take some card draw. Any
Maybe
day.
Mana Bind then in that case.
No, I would have took Mirror Entity because as the big spell, I want to draw some cards. Just let me draw a couple cards. So I would take Mirror Entity because Loot Hoarder would have been awesome. I mean, Plated Biddle would have been great.
Oh god, that abomination though. That abomination.
I mean, he
though.
snap picked that. What else was there?
You know what? I couldn't tell you, but as soon as I saw it, my eyes lit up, and I'm not even playing against a paladin, an Even Paladin, man. That 2 damage around the board. Bye, Knife Jugglers. Goodbye, Loot Hoarders. Goodbye, bye, Cruel World.
Some hocus pocus there.
Yeah, good pickup, man.
I got you. Stream if you haven't seen Hocus Pocus, go see it. It doesn't matter the time of the year, it's still good. It's a classic. See? Coin just eats up the counter spell. You hate to see it.
Yeah, hate to see it go. Love to watch it leave.
And then Starden's gonna be tempted to Mossy Horror here, and I don't think it's right.
No, I think you hold. Yeah, I think Apple Bomb's the way to go here. There's no need to put your Artificer out there right now. Your health is in no danger. You've got 2 big minions that are going to be a problem for him to get through. Next turn, if you absolutely have to, you can Artificer Meteor. Baron Geddon is a thing that can happen. I think you want to hold on to that more till later
we saw
later
him
rounds.
tinkering with that Arcane Artificer, and that's no. You want to save that.
I was playing. Who was my opponent this week? That was really awesome. Boyd. Boyd doubled down on his Artificers way early, and as his opponent with a way to clear them, I pog jammed really hard. So you gotta protect those. It also feels really bad when somebody drops 2 of them in a Flame Strike late in the game.
So what can I? Yeah, I think you just slammed the call to arms. What else are you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the reason for not doing.
Oh, because you know your opponent's going into the Flame Strike turn. Right? But
yeah.
This is also.
I mean, but
Flame Strike.
He's gonna have it. He's gonna have all the removal. So I don't know. I think in this matchup, it's all about getting tall, not wide. And I think to have more minions to target with potential spells is kind of the way to go.
I mean, we don't know his list, but that could have been some misordering there. You know, you play the Raven first to see what you get, but I mean, if everything is 6 or bigger, then I guess it doesn't matter.
Clearly, if you're going to make the trade, that's how you start this thing. So what you follow it up with?
See what he's.
You could Avenging Wrath on an empty board.
Yeah, I mean, your board is going bye-bye anyway. You have no way to save your board, so you go ahead and trade in.
You know what? I'm actually liking. I actually like the Avenging Wrath right here on an empty board. Dealing 8, you can come back with 8 again. Force him to put minions out there, or to Artificer and use AoE spells on an empty board to regain health.
No, but that's terrible because you're not developing, and the big spell mage, you know their board is going to be primarily going to be always empty, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you throw Avenging Wrath down at their face rather than putting minions out there for them to target. He's got 16 points of damage sitting in his hand right now that I would like to see him make use of.
I think now you have to. You can't let that stick around. Letting that stick around feels like crap.
Yeah, I kind of think we just with the line of play he's going on right now. Probably either Commander or Avenger, Avenging Wrath, and then just followed up with the dude. I guess you could put the Berserker out there, but you know you're gonna see more AoE, right? At some point, do you have to start thinking about giving too much up and making your opponent choose between damage mitigation versus resource management?
One second, I'm typing up some show notes for you.
Oh, wowie, wow, wow.
I'm sending those to you over Discord. Holla at your boy.
Those are, yep.
Prime.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have 11 viewers that are watching us cast. Hello, chat again.
Chat, we are the best crew that could be put together tonight, and we're clearly doing a fantastic job. You're welcome. I'm just wondering, if you don't play Call to Arms now, do you ever play it also with the second Voodoo Doll coming
Look,
down?
Man, I've been wondering that question you just asked for the entire game. Okay.
Well, we also have, this is the second Voodoo Doll down, right?
Yeah.
He's played one Meteor. Why are you not Lich Kinging here? I think the more time you give him to draw cards, the more resources he's going to find, the easier he's going to deal with that board. and
Come on.
you didn't make any of the two plays to force your opponent into a decision here, in my opinion.
I mean, I don't
Like, if
mind.
you had played Lich King, that polymorph came off the top, but he didn't have an answer up until that polymorph.
I don't mind this Baron Gutton. I don't. But
No, it's a good time, man.
you really wanted to use that for like maximum board clears.
Or maximum healing with the elemental AoE of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
He-
Yeah.
He's also taking 2 damage every turn without a way to heal himself right now. I don't know that that's like the biggest deal, but
It wasn't his brightest moment. Okay.
all right, okay. Well, he'll top deck just like he top decked that polymorph to answer whatever shenanigans is used to clear this Baron Geddon.
We just need Jaina one time. On starting side.
You know what I would actually love to see start to do right now?
What's that?
Oh my gosh, you're hovering the wrong cards. I want to see him take the Argent Commander. I want to see him use one of those blessings on it. I want him to clear the Baron Geddon, or just take it straight to the face. I want to see him do something that's not being on his back heels. I feel like as the Paladin here, you have to be aggressive, because the longer you stick around, the easier it's going to be for this mage to just...
No, yeah, I don't know. Okay, how many weapons does even Pally play right now? Do you know off the top of your head?
Possible of 2 True Silvers and a Volanair.
Yeah, and we've seen the True Silvers from AO. Did we see anything else? I don't
No,
think
that was
so.
last game we saw the True Silvers. We have yet to see a True Silver this game.
No, I mean, did we
We've yet
see
to
any
see-
other weapons?
Oh, no, we have yet to see if there's a Volanair. Why are you going to do this? I can't. Donnie, I'm
Because
walking away.
he
I'm
oh
walking away,
my
Donnie.
Hey, look at this.
Walking away!
Look at this. What is this? The boy had a plan. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
to put his life in the hands of our Jesus. When this goes face right here.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Do you see what
He
just
has
happened?
lethal. He has lethal. Do not heal. Do not play the beetle. Don't be smart. Don't be smart. Oh my gosh! Imagine not being punished. Imagine a world where you don't get punished.
I think you play the beetle and you ping the beetle and then you go face
Yeah.
for 7. No.
Oh my gosh! Ao, you legend. You absolute legend, Ao. I don't know how Ao won this. Past turn 6 against the big spell mage.
I don't
But
know
you are
what
freaking
look,
god, Ao.
I don't know what happened, okay? I think the game lagged, you know. We don't really know what's going down. Okay.
I don't understand why the big spell mage tried to become aggressive. I don't understand.
It's not an aggressive deck. So all right.
I honestly thought that I
So-
thought that call to arms was the end of AO's game, and then Stardom was like, "Hold on, let me get the silver platter for you. Here you go."
AO1 with Pally.
Wow, dude, interesting. I have to ask if Stardom ends up winning this one. I need to ask something about that.
Okay. So it's 1-1. It's tied up. We have a druid and a rogue left for AO, and we have a mage and a paladin left for Starden. Big mage can do big things. I'm just saying.
Yeah, big mage can do big things. I think if you said the bands were double warlock.
Yeah, the bans are double warlock. There's no warlock left to play.
I think you gotta come out with the druid here on both sides, personally. Okay. I don't mind this either. I don't mind this call either.
All right, we got
You gotta
paladin.
get win with that paladin at some point, right? Although, isn't the paladin is gonna destroy the quest rogue, which is probably what he thought was coming out.
So if this is quest rogue,
Well,
it's gonna decimate big spell. So according to Hearthstone replay, which is what I use, quest rogue or big spell has a 16% chance to be Questra, big spell does. 16% chance.
Mm-hmm.
Nature's
That's why I think if you're starting, I think you have to kind of keep throwing that, hoping not to get that
Yeah,
matchup,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, it needs to find a win against the druid. You're favored. Against what's the other class he brought?
Rogue. It's Druid and Rogue for AO.
Yeah, you know, you could get wins on both of those with the even paladin. And wait, hold on, you were talking about the wrong. I'm talking about Starden's path to victory here.
Yeah,
Right? Starden's
it's
got this
so,
paladin and the big yes.
so
yeah,
if
yeah,
Starden
again-
wins this matchup, all he's got left is Warlock, and he does not win that Quest Rogue matchup if it's a Quest Rogue.
No, all he has left is big spell mage because
Yeah.
the warlocks were banned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's pretend like we know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this is Spiteful Druid coming from AO. What is? Okay,
This is
really
this is an
good.
interesting even paladin. This is I call this greedy paladin. It's
Whoa.
got defender. It's got defenders in it.
No, it's
um,
got Dino size in it.
Yep, it goes. It's heavy, man. I've actually seen this list, and when you're expecting control, this list can do well for you. You just gotta get there. The dino size, so we'll probably see Volanair in Starden's list at some point.
Dino size is
and-
greedy as fuck.
Yeah, it's usually only a one of.
You got a Spiteful in there? What's up?
He might, dude. He might. I've seen the spiteful paladin list going around.
You
They're
get-
quite
Okay,
they're
so
quite
hear me out.
spicy.
Hear me out. You just throw down both your knife jugglers, hope it takes out that 2/3, and then you chill. You know? That's a bad play.
I
Don't do
mean-
that. Don't do that.
You could just silence the one on the right and feel good about that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What's this apple on your head?
Oh man, he's going big here, huh? Oh, he pays his knife jugglers well,
I think that's your catchphrase, right?
dude. I pay my knife jugglers. I pay them. I pay them real well.
I think I've
I
heard
also
you.
pay my UIs. I don't know if you saw my UIs on Friday night, man, but they went face every single time.
No, I did not. Yeah, I think I've heard you say that on stream, that you pay your knife jugglers well. I need
Listen.
you to start paying mine, because your boy's broke.
Well, I'm broke now,
Let
but
me-
my knife jugglers paid.
I mean, I need to borrow those tomorrow, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm using mine against Bork. Come on now.
Look, man, I gotta play Doc McButt and Sage.
GG.
Okay, back to this match.
Yeah. So we're casting and such.
A wild miscalculation.
That was a wild miscalculation on AO's part, apparently.
Well, he probably thought that I made the mistake the first time I had the Keleseth choose a form option, not realizing that the +1/+1 does not carry through. So I don't know if that's what he was miscalculating on. Is thinking that
Oh,
it was
yeah.
going to be.
Oh, that
I mean,
sucks.
it's possible. This is a bold move, Cotton.
What's this apple on your head?
This boy is going. Let's see.
He's going in.
Does
He
he-
is going in.
See, this is what happens when you stop. Wait. Oh my God.
I told you, he pays him.
Wild.
He pays
What?
him.
He paid. Man, you can't.
That
just be
Crystal
paying
Lions
people
get
off like
some
this.
value too, by the way. It's been a while since I've actually seen the dude package.
Mhm.
A lot of people have kind of cut that as of late for some greedier options.
Mhm.
You get more 4-drops in the deck without the dude package, and that's very intimidating board. But that's a very good answer. That's a spicy meme there, boys.
Okay, this was the best draw that Starden could have drew in his entire.
I
deck.
don't know that you needed to trade the knife juggler there, though.
No,
I think you could have gotten away without it.
you could have got away with going face.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because face is the place.
This is the place. Man, oh man.
So what do you do right here if you're starting? What do you do?
I don't know. I don't do that though. We have not seen his Lich King You've already used one.
That boy
I don't
is...
think you're worried about him ramping at this point. If you're gonna silence something, maybe the minion you can't trade with effectively. Once again, playing around MC Tech correctly. He doesn't know he has it. We know he does. It's golden too. It looks pretty, man.
This
He's
green
got that thing on his head swirling. His beard. Look at his beard. I could get lost in that for hours.
This Grand Artist is pretty amazing.
Where's it gonna go though? Hit your own face. Do
It's
it.
gonna hit the 1/1, always.
No, it's get hit his own face. Oh!
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna blame that on caster vision. You knew that was gonna happen. Somehow.
That's great.
Somehow you knew that was gonna happen.
I did. You know, I'm almost wondering. This is super greedy. I was gonna say, do you defender trade off the 5/5 and then just take it to the face, or do you even? No, you gotta trade because you can't give him the value. But I'm just thinking, if he lets the other UI go off, yes, you're giving him a lot of resources, but it's burning some cards.
This
No?
is
Okay.
This is the angriest Drygold trailer that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, but it dies for essentially free here, and there was other ways to get rid of the archivist there that you could have true silvered and used your spellbreaker, and popped the dry gulch. Now you just gave away your only dino size in the deck. UI's putting in work here, even though it hit himself in the face. It's still. He's got his 10 mana worth for sure.
Shout out to Jamie's in Twitch chat saying sap casters. Love you too. Look,
And there's that Lich King that we now have absolutely no answer for. What?
Miscalculation.
this
Wait, what? Why?
I know you said he didn't have an answer for it, but he does.
Donnie, I'm over here just trying to. I'm conversing with my RNGesus shrine right now. Okay, I'm not a very good Hearthstone player. Could say that right up front. Why did we not trade the 5/5 into the 10/5 to protect the 9/9?
Well, the simple answer is because we weren't thinking. The real answer is because we weren't thinking.
I
Do we have a way to handle this Glass Knight without hero powering? No, we don't. Yeah, we do. We got some stuff.
Yeah, but at 24 health, I think you're okay with that. I think you're willing to do it, especially with Malfurion in your hand. You're gonna be cranking out some armor if you need it later.
This is the greediest greediest paladin deck I've ever seen in my life.
It's pretty greedy.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
See, depending on how he uses this, I don't know if I would have gone with. If he uses the +3 attack to trade on this, I probably would have stayed with the other hero power first. Now, if he's just going to follow it up with Flappy Bird, I could get down with that. I could totally get down with some Flappy Bird action right now.
Look, I'm in love with Flappy Bird. That's my main squeeze.
I'm in love with the Flappy Bird. But no, you have to make that trade or you lose your Flappy Bird.
I mean, there's.
Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know though. He doesn't know about the the Defender of Argus in the hand. He doesn't know about it.
Well, he's about to know about it.
Yeah. Man, these guys just really don't like trading.
They don't.
They do.
See, and I think we should have put down a Sea Giant before this, when it costed 2 and not 5.
Yeah.
This is the 5 seed plays that me and you know about.
Listen, I've
Being
been
5
there.
seeds.
I've made every last one of these plays.
No, I make every last one of these plays.
I would like to say that I've changed my ways.
Your record
However, I
indicates
do like to
otherwise.
equality and then silence the thing I just equality.
I mean,
Dude, and every time it shocks me. Wait, what do you mean it's back to 8-8? What the?
What had happened?
Engaging TC-130.
Oh man, you know why he tapped? This is why he tapped that hero power. He was playing around MC Tech because he knew that that dude was gonna be the dude taken.
That is the man.
By the way, I just realized that it's a golden dude. He's creating golden dudes for one, maximizing
Worth
his
it.
value.
Worth it. Look, this game has been a slugfest that has went in each player's direction, not because of skill, but because of the other player's misplay. Even though they are both skilled.
As I watched the trade into the Divine Shield 5-4 and the top deck True Silver, I do not know if I could take this much longer. Also, if you're gonna play that Crystal Lion ever, it has to be this turn. It has to be. And if it's not, I cry.
I think you play it. I think you have to.
I think you also have to trade. No. That goes face, trade the dudes. Thank
Yes.
you. But
No.
after you played the Lion, Jesus Christ, Donnie.
Look, man, we don't like lions, apparently. Okay.
I guess I'm okay with the Divine Shield coming back out. That feels pretty good. But I just wonder why you put that in your deck if you've had it discounted by 3 or more multiple times this game and you're not going to play it. I don't know these things. I am bad at Hearthstone. Take the 8-8.
Oh my god.
Yes. And you know what? That was deserved.
That was,
was
sick.
deserved.
That was sick.
But what do you do now? How do you follow up that
Hold on.
supreme meme?
You army of the... No, you don't army of the dead. You fungal
That
mancer.
Fungal
thing.
Mancer is looking pretty spicy.
Look, that fungal mancer looks amazing. Okay, let's call it what it
That
is.
Fungal Mancer could put in some trade work this turn.
No, that fungal mancer can beef up.
But he still
Yeah.
loses it to the giant. I don't know. Like you could take out.
Well, yes,
I
but
don't
now
know.
his weapon just doesn't kill it, right?
Yeah, but his weapon was gonna take 5. His weapon was
Now
gonna
he-
cause 5 points of damage to the face.
Okay, so Starden doesn't have lethal here because he has to trade in. All he had a max of 8 to the face. See, game is a slugfest. Now he
Well,
wants to play
thankfully
the
with
Crystal Lion.
the charge in the Fungal Mancer, what's that gonna put him at? That's 4, 6, 8, 14, 17. Wait, is he literally 1 point off? No,
He's at
because Fungal Mancer
17.
hits 2 targets.
Yep,
um,
Mancer hits
No,
2,
no,
so
he made
8,
another trade. Hold
9,
on,
10,
I gotta do
11.
math.
12, 13, 14, 15. I am counting...
Yeah, he's still off barely,
Fifth.
but he is.
Actually, no. Hold on. 8 plus 4, so that's
He's
12.
at 15. Whichever way he does it, it's still
16. No, I'm counting 16. Yeah, you're right. Because Druid of the Claw plus Fungal Mancer would be 16.
The rage. It flames.
He could be 1 off. He could be 3 off. But I don't think that our boy Stardance could find the answer here.
I don't know. 7, 8. He needs 6
That's-
more
that's
damage,
not
and he
the
does
answer.
not get it. So this is a game for AO.
Man.
So AO.
I'm not gonna lie. I know there's many people out there that play for the disconnect.
Oh, you for sure. You play for the disconnect every single day.
I was gonna let you know, if you leave guaranteed lethal on the board for me and pass it back to me, I'm not usually the BMing type, but if you don't hit that concede button when you should have,
Yeah.
I'm gonna BM you. I'm gonna do it because that's a waste of your time and mine.
So now it's 2 and 1.
So now it
It's-
comes down to this rogue, which
It's
could
AO's
be
Rogue versus
this rogue
Starden's.
could be a liability, but he brought Spell Mage. We could be looking at 2 extremely favored matchups for started, but
No.
he brought
Yeah, the big spell mage gets shit on.
but he brought big spell instead of tempo. So I think you have to throw the paladin back out here.
So even Pally is normally 73% about quest rogue, but we have to take into account how fucking greedy this list
Heavy,
is.
yeah. Yep.
Not
has
greedy,
to.
heavy. Yeah, it's real heavy.
Wait a minute. What is this that I see?
Oh, game changer.
Oh baby.
Game
Oh baby.
changer.
AO is a god. He's coming with that odd rogue, ladies and gentlemen.
That odd rogue.
I mean, it is still
64% for even Pally to win this matchup.
it's an even Pally favor, but I don't know with it being slower if
Survive.
that's gonna help him.
I'm curious
At all.
how Big Mage does against.
But
this.
here's the problem, though, right? Big Spell Mage is favored against odd rogue. So with this out being a quest rogue, Starden actually has the opportunity for a reverse sweep here. Instead of the rogue being the favorite, is now the underdog by 10 and 20% in these matchups.
Big spell versus odd rogue is 56%. But that's not the matchup we're talking about. We're talking about the matchup that's happening right now, which is even Pally.
Which is very heavily in favor.
Okay, you just play the loot hoarder, right? You play the loot hoarder, pop the divine shield. Let's go.
Kind of roll need.
Yeah, and we roll out.
Yep. Because look
Now-
turn 4's a coming.
I will say this though, I do think there's going to be some cards that could end up being some liabilities here for Starden. The fact that
Like Dino Size.
your dino size, yeah, you have the dino size, you have the crystal line, you have some
You have the glass
some
knight.
really slow cards, dude. That feels bad, man. Like when you throw that direwolf out, knowing it's just gonna get daggered and that your dude is just going to die. Oh my gosh. This feels bad. So what was cut? What was cut in order to fit these things in? Because I thought for a second it was Direwolf. I couldn't remember whether we've seen them or not from Starden.
I made my first caster error.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to switch from the scenes to the screen.
Oh man. Fired. Fired, Donnie.
Fired. That's...
The light protects me.
Yeah, this is actually looking really good for AO. He doesn't run Consecration in his deck, does he? Starting.
No, we have not seen it.
Yeah, so he doesn't have an answer for a good long time here. Double juggler dude.
I mean,
I don't know if I make that trade. I think I try to take the elemental out with it.
Reporting for duty.
Because now you're in the same boat, right? With the.
okay, so
I guess technically speaking, they're both 2 health.
so if you're AO, you're definitely taking out the knife jugglers, correct?
Yeah, you take out the knife jugglers. I think you.
I think you just play the Flappy Bird, and then
I was thinking about the Flappy Bird, but Blink Fox and then redaggering also works.
I like the Flappy Bird because you're going to an empty board. I mean,
It
kind of
won't
empty.
be an empty board.
You're leaving a 2-2. Wow, that is a sweet pickup.
You gotta take. knowing that he's coming into a turn 6, you gotta take out as much as you can. You're still gonna have a resilient board. Your what's it called, henchman? Hench clan, the clan thug. What? The silver sword, Donnie.
Look, man, I give up. Okay. Look,
I have no room to talk shit. I am the guy that played Mech Tyson Priest for 2 seasons in THL.
what?
This is greed on top of greed on top of greed. Now I understand the dry gulches now, and wow.
Okay. He's from Dad Legend. Starden.
There's the spiteful.
I told you. I told
love
you.
everything that's happening right now.
I told you there was a spiteful in here, didn't I?
Witch King. Oh.
I'm currently looking at the schedule to see if I get to play Starden this
He's a god.
season.
He's an absolute god.
No, because I'd really want some free. Oh, I get to play him in week 7. Boy.
Oh man, this is great. This is good quality fun right here. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Reporting for duty.
I don't even know, like, I'm trying to come up with something intelligent to say about Starden's possible outs. But every time I go, he can't fit that in the deck too, can he? He does.
No. Look, boy. Look, I'm telling you, we're about to see Tinker and the Yogg. My boy Ao's about to get this.
It's here. Wow. There is so much greed in
That's
this
a
deck.
Fucking Tyrion.
Now here, hold on a second though.
Wait.
That silver sword could put in some work if he wanted it to. Okay, this is smart too. So he gets through with the 10-10. No, yes. Yup.
Nope.
Totally forgot that that was on there.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ao. That's
Yeah.
got it. Oh my god. Oh no, the band.
Wow.
The beat.
Wow.
That's messed up.
Oh god.
Y'all know y'all wrong.
This is a blast. This is a great time, man. Oh.
Y'all know y'all wrong.
All right. Starter takes it 3-1 in favor of
You mean Ao? takes
AO
it.
takes it 3-1. Sorry, my apologies. In favor of vote of no confidence, who continue to be absolute savages in the red division. Robobson's already locked in a 3-0 sweep over Yellow Dart. AO comes in with a 3-1 win over Starden, putting them up 8-1 over Dad Legend in the first 2 matches.
You wanna do your boy a favor and get Ao in here in this call?
Yeah, if I can. Add somebody to the. Add somebody. Why does it say I don't have him as a friend?
I don't know, brother.
Let's see. All right, we're doing
Are you talking to him?
yeah, we're doing the friend request thing on Discord.
Okay. Then you're gonna
I
bring
have
him
a
in here.
friend named AO.
You have
Waiting for him to accept it.
You have
Waiting for him to accept it. I have a friend, man. His name is AO. You should be jealous. How do I add people to this, though?
top
add-
right corner.
Add friends to the DM.
Yep.
Well, it's going down. It's going down in the DMs, boys.
It's going down. I like it.
So, what'd you think of that one, man? While we're waiting here, how'd you
know,
feel about it?
I'm that paladin. I can't believe. I mean, I'm sure it's a deck. I'm sure Chad is gonna be like, no, that deck actually exists. I'm gonna be like, well, that's not a deck I would ever bring. Right?
Yeah.
Hello.
What's up, AO? How you doing, man?
Oh man, that was some crazy stuff. I hope I gave you a good first cast there.
Ayo, first
it
question.
was a good time, dude. It was definitely a spicy meme. First off, man, congrats on the win.
Yeah, thanks. I misplayed it way too much, but
You know, it happens.
Well, you know, when you go back, you'll hear a whole lot of me asking what the hell's going on. But
the biggest one was that glacial shard. I misclicked on the wrong minion there, but that was not my plan. But it worked out anyway.
There was a few times where Jack Sox walked away from his computer.
Yeah, I had to walk across the room a couple times. So first things first, how'd you feel about Starden's Paladin there? What'd you think of that spicy meme?
That was something else. Like I know he likes to, not bring meta stuff and mess around and bring cool things, but I wasn't expecting the spiteful there.
Yeah, well, Donnie called that one. After the first time, we saw a lot of what you didn't get to see the first time around with that Paladin.
Yeah, he got super lucky with both those true silvers on that first game. Just kept getting that divine shield back on his dude. I'm like, oh come on, but whatevs.
Yeah, dude, you guys are already wrecking. You're up 8-1 over Dad Legend. How's it feel to be on part of such a dominant team this season?
Yeah, so far so good, man. We're kicking ass, and I hope it continues. 3-0 for me. That's pretty cool. Hope I can keep it up.
Hey, you two keep talking. I'm gonna go grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Indeed. So we're sitting there the whole time as the lineup is coming through, and we're looking at, the fact that Started brought the Druid, the Mage, and the Warlock. You come in banning his Warlock. What made you decide to go with Odd Rogue this week? Because I kept expecting to see the quest coming through.
Yeah, I don't know. I played the quest last week and I did okay. I ended up winning the match with it, but I don't know. I've just sometimes at Odd Rogue you can just get some explosive stuff going, and I didn't put his mage or his paladin on either one of those classes, so I had brought control lock to try to handle the paladin. That's why I ended up banning the lock, but sometimes it's not what you think it is, and that's basically what happened.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting personally that he goes ahead and bans the lock as the mage that has favorable matchups as a tempo mage, right?
Right.
So
I wasn't really completely sure what that is. I guess it was just control mage. Maybe he had the Death Knight in there, and I assume that's what it was, but I didn't get to see the rest of what was going on there. But I'm not
yeah,
sure.
it was interesting, man. I was trying to get into your guys' heads as the bands came through there, and I still don't understand entirely leaving Rogue up with the big spell mage, or if leaving the Rogue up made me think tempo mage, and I was like, why is he banning the lock if that's the case? But it was definitely fun to watch, man.
All right, I'm glad it was fun.
It was definitely a good match, and we thank you for being on stream for us to watch, because that was beautiful.
All right, thanks guys. Good luck.
Any
with the next
party
match.
thoughts? Any party thoughts before you got your 15 seconds of airtime here? Any shout outs? Anything you want to say?
I'll just shout out to my team. We got all the confidence except no confidence.
Except no
Anyway.
confidence.
Good luck, guys. I'll see you.
All right,
thanks,
man.
Dale.
You have a good one.
Have a great night.
Bye, y'all.
All right, so I still don't have. Oh no, I do have friend requests in from Nate and Cardigan. So whenever they're ready,
They're about to send me bans.
fantastic. Who's gonna be on the bottom here?
So on the bottom, we're going to have Nate.
All
Yep,
right.
for sure.
So this is going to be a Sylvanas League matchup
This is
between
correct.
Nate and Cardigan. 1 seeds for Tampam, Surf Slam, and Explosive Sheep. On paper, Nate is a god because he's bringing Shaman.
I'm going with Nate because that's my old captain. That's my boy.
Yeah, so we have some interesting things that are coming through here. Nate is bringing the Shaman alongside the Paladin, Rogue, and Warlock. And Cardigan is bringing the Warrior alongside Druid, Paladin, Warlock. I, as somebody that just swept with Spiteful Druid this week, am kind of questioning why Nate did not decide to bring Druid. What do you think about that decision from Nate?
We do have the bands in?
I don't know. You tell me, bro.
Yes, we do have... No, that's a declarative statement.
Sound like a question.
Yeah, so Nate banned Paladin, and Cardigan banned Warlock.
Okay. I'm really glad that Shaman didn't get too scary for Cardigan, and I'm glad that Nate let that Warrior through, because I want to see some spiciness going on here tonight.
So no Paladin for Cardigan, no Warlock for Nate. Alright, so just getting that in place.
That has to be that Nate is going to be targeting Control then. He has to figure that is going to be either Odd or Quest Warrior. You know that's going to be some sort of Cube or Control Warlock. Most likely Spiteful Druid. So banning out that Paladin kind of limits the options that Cardigan's got left. And Nate's got some flexible decks down there. What do you think that... I can't wait to see this Shaman. I'm excited. What's it going to be?
Even Shaman.
Are they in this thing yet?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on Cardigan's name.
Well, he ain't accepted yet? Is your friends list full?
No, it's not full. I thought I had him as a friend. I guess not. So I have to add him, and then we're in to go. So we got the bands in. All right. So who do you think is favored in this matchup?
I don't know, man. It really depends. I think the fact that it looks like Cardigan's lineup is it's very heavily one style of play, which if Nate brought Quest Rogue and he could beat the Druid with it, it has potential to sweep. I don't know. I think I like Nate's lineup better, especially with that Paladin being out of the mix. He says he does not have you as a friend yet, nor a friend request in from you.
I'm about to send it right now, and then we'll get on with our game. Incoming. Tell him to
Yep.
All right. I'm sending both players the ready. Nate is chilling at rank 5, and Cardigan is at Legend 904. That's interesting news.
Top 1,000 legend. Let's go, baby. So many THL guys up there doing the damn thing right now. Jammies on the Innkeeper. Good luck there, Jammies. Risen sitting 328. Just giving a shout out to some THL guys doing the damn thing on the ladder. Bonja's down there in 3030 legend. Listen, before anybody says, "Oh, dumpster tier," it's higher than I've ever been legend.
Lefty said you guys are awesome, so shout out to Lefty. Thanks.
Thanks, Lefty. We're trying real hard, man.
Budget stream. Let's go.
Trying to fill airtime and act like we have some sort of a clue. All right, they're in. You said Nate's on the bottom?
Nate's on the bottom.
Alrighty.
So, let's switch to OBS because...
Yeah, let's actually make sure to change it this time so we don't miss the first 3 turns. A very easy mistake. That was not... Listen, guys, that was not a stab at Donnie at all. It's a very easy mistake to make.
Look, hey, budget stream, okay?
Yeah, this is definitely...
Paladin versus Warrior.
Okay, so we have some sort of... enraged damage deal going on here. It's what's that, Rush? Is this what they're calling Rush Warrior these days?
I think this is it.
Because we have a Rampage in there with that Blood Razor. It's gonna be spicy.
Dude, my body is ready.
So ready. Another Silver Sword, man. He's considering coining out that Amani? Or is he gonna coin out the pint-sized summoner? I think you hold that coin for call, don't you? Yeah. Way to make the smart play, Nate. I say as Nate is way better than me at Hearthstone.
You think so?
Listen, if you're playing Hearthstone, you're probably better than me. Wow. That is a very scary minion to be on
Wait.
the board on turn 2.
Was that a Rampage that we saw?
Yeah, that was a Rampage. And he's gonna follow that up with the Rabid Worgen. This pint-sized summoner is going to find its doom, and 4 damage is going to find the face. I wonder what the idea is behind that pint size. Is it to pull it off a call? And
I think so. I think so.
it's interesting. I like seeing stuff like this tested out. I don't know if that's happened commonly on ladder. I'm just way behind on the news.
Oh man, this Rabid Worgen just lines up perfectly.
So
Cardigan
good.
is taking this to town. He is just going.
We have to see coin. This is coin call all day, right?
For sure. That's the only play.
He does have the consecration coming through next turn, but that Bitter Tide it's not really going to care much about it. Oh wait, it's turn 4 for him because that coin is a thing. And I can count. I think that Kor'kron comes down and we find 11 damage hitting our face very quickly.
And I don't like 11 damage hitting my face ever.
If you are a Cardigan, do you trade here?
I think you do. I think you have to.
He could have an empty board sitting in front of him, and it looks like he is going that path.
Okay, so Rush Warrior versus Even Pally is 42% for Rush Warrior. So, you know.
Yeah, we're seeing very quickly. This consecration's going to clean up nicely, and he's going to come into turn 5 with an empty board. If he goes pint-sized juggler, pint-sized dude next turn, that could sit nicely, and it could throw a few daggers at this Bitter Tide. He might actually end up with 6 damage just playing minions this turn. And that Avenging Wrath, wow, this can actually end up being a liability. This Bitter Tide could be the worst thing that's ever happened to Cardigan.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, come on. Nope.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, but you gotta feel that Avenging Wrath's coming down
He's-
next turn. A few of those are gonna hit.
He's not paying his jugglers enough.
No.
apparently.
No.
His jugglers are overworked. You know. That's. Wait, is this. Can this Avenging Wrath be game? Do we live in that world?
Yeah, this Avenging Wrath could be game.
Do we
Because that
live
would
in
be
that
has the
world?
potential for 8 times 3, 32. So,
No, it's 7. It's got a potential of 7 times 3.
you're correct. Just now the health's down. You're right.
So 7, 21, 22. No, he'll be 2 off. But I still think you go for it. Because you got weapons to follow it up with. Yep. Unleash it.
Yeah, his weapon also becomes a liability at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, they're not all 7 going to hit, but I think you still have to go for it.
Job's done.
Oh man, this animation. Great.
So he's going to be taking 8, potentially 10
6.
to the face.
So he's taken 9 so far. So he took 9. He took 12 from that.
Now, if he uses his weapon here, he's going to take an additional 3, but what he might do is hit with the Bitter Tide, execute it, and then
I think.
Oh, it's an enemy minion. It's an enemy minion. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a caster, guys.
Shh, I won't tell.
Shh. We don't talk about it.
See, you needed another Avenging Wrath here, is what you
Yeah,
needed.
yeah.
And now this is Cardigan's game. Rush Warrior, just out here doing the damn thing. First, let's see what Spiteful gets.
Do you spiteful just to see? Like, I don't know what he's got in there.
You know what? You
Right.
don't show him. You don't show him.
I think.
Don't show him.
What's he pulling?
I don't know what this play was. I don't know what this was.
Well, because it's LHS, dude. He doesn't get to show him this deck again. So.
Oh, that's true. He's like, look what I got in mine. Alright, so...
That's why I think you go with the spite. I don't know what you could have gotten out of there, but I've seen some crazy stuff happen off of Spiteful. Did you see, I want to say it was Imposition's post about pulling a Larmo bot off of Wandering Monster?
Yeah, that's amazing, is what that is.
So good. So good.
Okay, so Paladin loss, right?
Yeah, correct.
And that is all I do, correct? Yes, I'm correct.
Alright, so here's that shaman I was so hyped for. There's definitely elemental shenanigans happening.
For Doomhammer.
The shaman versus the warrior. For the love of God. Shami. No, okay, it's not even Shami. I lied to you.
No, he's definitely doing some elemental stuff with it.
This isn't...
I bet you we're gonna see some Bog Witch shenanigans.
You think so?
Right, is that what she's called?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we are or not. I'm speaking my hopes out loud.
Congratulations to the 9 people that decided they wanted to listen to us for 2 hours. Shout out.
There's Hagatha. I told you. There
Yeah.
she is.
Hagatha the Witch, not Bog. You're a caster.
Bog Witch is Magic the Gathering. We see that Wood Axe coming out.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. He's gonna toss that this turn. Next turn, we said see the Red Band Wasp. It's going to get the buff. Life's gonna be good. Unless we get Glacial Shard here, but I think more than likely we'll probably see one of the 3-drops come down. I mean, there's always Hero Power Pass, but you're sitting on 4 3-drops in your hand.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen this game, okay?
Okay, tell me all about it.
Bittertide Hydra into Volcano.
Oh, man.
You know?
That animation's not gonna suck.
It will suck, but, you know. That's the game. Okay? I'm just letting you know.
So why not coin out Gluttonous Ooze there is my question.
You know? I have no
Right, that seems like a good question.
Yeah, because now all of his stuff.
Now it's
looks
a
like it
liability.
sucks.
Now you have to use your other Glacial Shard, otherwise you're staring down a 6/2. I guess you could put the Hot Spring Guardian out there.
What?
There's probably nothing wrong with that.
I think you have to go with the Hot Spring. You do, for sure.
In before the Rampage comes off the top. I wonder too. We are all wondering, Nate. What is going to happen? Okay.
Everybody.
See, this line of play allows him to also coin out the Hot Spring. I do find that interesting.
Okay. I don't like this at all.
I don't understand it, but I'm also okay.
I think Cardigan's about to sweep with this Rush Warrior, and it excites me.
I do find it interesting that he put down the second
Oh, look what's active.
rush painting. That's useful. Although that frothing berserker is going to enjoy this as well. Now, do you frothing berserker here, or do you go? I think you have to frothing, right? And then you follow up with the bitter tide next turn after they use whatever
I mean,
removal they got.
why not just Bitter Tide now? This is the real question.
I don't have a good answer for you. I just really like the fact that 2 minions are about to be traded into this elemental here.
So great.
And-
You have a 4/4 when you could add an 8/8. Like
He's got a 5/4, thank you.
a 5. Okay. 5/4. Gotcha. All right, volcano, please. No. Oh my gosh.
That's a card. That's a card right there. Didn't he have Hex in his hand at some point? Or am I making that up?
No.
He had it in his mulligan.
Yeah. Jack Sox, I'm scared. And I'll tell you why I'm scared. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna do such a bang up job on this stream.
Oh no, they're not gonna ask us back
They're
again,
gonna
are
ask
they?
us back.
No.
That's what it's gonna be.
That's a terrifying prospect. I'm gonna have to pretend I have a social life so that I'm busy on Saturdays, as if I'm not lurking in every single salty Saturday ever. Even when I go out, I'm lurking a salty Saturday.
Look,
If you're a cardigan here,
I'm just saying that I now live 6 hours from you, so come on up.
oh, you're up in the frozen tundra of the north now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
With Slim
That's a place.
and Darkside.
that's a place.
Look, Buffalo has Darkside, and we have Slim 20 minutes away, so it's worth it.
Yeah, a little manlet, little friend the manlet over there.
Okay.
So back to this game that's happening. Obviously,
it looks
Keliseth
like-
takes out the dude over there that's doing the thing, and then what? Do you just life drinker, hero power, cry about life?
Yep, and then get hit in the face. No,
You
you're rolling
actually
a
have to
taunt.
hope that this is the 1/1,
Yep,
and
you're-
it's not.
I called it. Rolling the taunt.
Well, I don't always low roll, but when I do, it's usually because I want to lose the game.
Oh, I hope I low roll every single minute of every single day. So
That is a 11/8 Bitter Hydra.
oh, that's like ground ball.
Ooh. He's attempting the Shutterwalk shenanigans.
Well, basically, you roll taunt here, or you get hit in the face for a lot. Okay, we're not going with that play. Okay.
No, we gotta get Elemental down, so if we wanted to play Kalamos next turn, it's now triggered. As I am also triggered. But it gives us a way to clear the Bear Tide. It gives us the possibility of coming down with Hagatha and causing all
Wait,
sorts of
hold on.
difficulties.
10, 12, 14, 19. Did he just miss lethal? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Grom
Gromash, double
plus
air,
inner
rage.
and then swing, right? I think that was just a miss lethal.
I don't always miss lethal, but when I do, it's usually because I'm bad.
And Cardigan's not bad. He's playing Rush Warrior. I mean,
He's about to
and-
sweep with it.
and winning with it. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
I don't know what the invocations are. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have that card. I don't play Shaman, so I don't know what his possible outs are. I don't know if he could heal. I don't know.
there's a
Does
board
it put it
clear
in your
as an out.
hand? There's a board clear? Okay.
Mhm.
Shout out to my boy Brewski in chat. Started off our week with, second in our week with a big 3-0 sweep. Following up Switters' victory.
I don't know what this was. Now you lose. You lose 100% of the time.
I mean, he couldn't have stopped what was coming anyways, right? Because he was at 12 health even if he cleared the board.
Oh yeah, he was getting dicked down either way. I mean, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't a board clear. It's 3 damage to all minions.
So it was
or-
the same outcome.
Yeah, or restore 12 health to your hero, fill your board with 1/1s, or deal 6 to the enemy hero. Okay.
This warrior is OPOP. It's moments like this that I can't help but to hear Hockey's boy's voice telling me that warrior is a good class.
So, Shaman just bit the dust, correct?
Yeah, it's all on this rogue, and it is a quest rogue, but this is not a control warrior.
None can escape my
Having Shadow Steps in your opening hand as the quest rogue always feels good.
This is his last stand.
Yeah, and you know what? Being able to bounce that Glacial Shard feels great, and I have faith that he's going to mimic Pod into something really spicy. It's gonna be great. That Mimic Pod is going to grab him exactly what he needs on turn 3. I'm calling it now.
Okay, so hold on. We're about to see how Rush Warrior does versus the good old.
I don't know if I damaged that. We've learned what happens on with rampages.
Well, I mean, okay. Oof. No rampage, so we're good. Oh man, Rush Warrior versus Quest Rogue, it's 59%.
In favor of
Rush Warrior.
the warrior.
Dust to dust.
The good news is we could freeze the hell out of everything if we're Nate. We have the potential to play 3 Glacial Shards at a time right now, also get that counter going. I think he's going to ultimately want to do it with the Elementals,
Mm-hmm.
but that is a terrifying Rabid Worgen.
It is. And it traded. No fucks.
I mean, it has to. It's got Rush. It can't go face.
Yeah, that's okay. No, never mind. He just played. Yeah, you're right. Look, man, budget caster.
Ooh,
Okay.
I told you I was gonna get him exactly what he needed. Oh, baby.
Wait, is
Come
this,
on, Nate. I believe. You
Is
have to
this-
bounce that.
Is this the end? Is this the beginning of the end?
I don't know, because I guess with the other Glacial Shard in hand, you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
I personally would have liked to have bounced it, because with the Youthful Brewmasters coming in next turn, you can play the free one, bounce it, play it again, bounce it back to your hand for 5.
Mm-hmm.
I guess technically you could still do that, but now he loses it to the Militia Commander. Theoretically, he still has the mana to play the line I just went down.
That skill hat is going to come in super useful when you get the quest complete.
Yep.
And now we play the bouncing game. And we like the bouncing
Yeah,
game.
I want to see if he actually decides to. He might just bounce it this once and leave it be, which I'm not against.
Nah.
You could read dagger. You could read dagger.
Yep. And then you shadow step that son bitch.
See, now here's where if he had shadow stepped the last Glacial Shard, he could have
Mm-hmm.
played it and bounced it again.
Alright, he's at 3 out of 5, so he completes it next turn. Unless there's something situational that he has to respond to. Right?
Unless Hearthstone.
Mm-hmm. Our boy Jasper showing us some love. He said, "Are you kidding me right now, Donnie? This is the best THL cast all season. I think we're coming back at some point this season.
Oh baby,
We love
oh
you,
baby,
Jasper.
oh baby, oh baby,
We love you.
oh baby. I haven't even looked at Cardigan's hand because I personally love Quest Rogue. I've been down here trying to figure out, for the life of me, how our boy Nate is going to pull off this beautiful win. I have full faith it's going to happen. I'm scared because we got Gromosh in hand. We do have Scourge Lord Garrosh in hand. And there's a couple rampages there that could very quickly make a 2-2 and 8-8. I don't want to see it happen, man. I don't want to see it. I want Nate to emerge victoriously here.
You're just really hell-bent on Nate winning, right?
It's all about the quest. Listen, it could be anybody down there. I was about to drop some names of people that I would never want to see win. Yeah, I was about to drop names, and you know what? That prep is huge because now we could prep the quest right now if we want to
And
set it
then-
up for next turn.
And then you just have 5/5 killing. Yeah.
Oh man.
Quest complete. It's game time.
Yeah, I think you have to prep. Yep, prep and play.
Yep.
Prep and play, baby. Let's go. And then you get, oh baby, let's go. Oh.
Now the rogue is playing its game. And you know that Scalehead into that Elven is just beautiful.
That still could be, if he wanted to, that could still be an 8-8 militia commander. I don't know if he wants to sink all that in. Next turn, he could coin out the DK. Yeah. Here it comes. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. That's scary. He needs to hope for a Sonya off the top here. Oh my god, what?
This is
He's so... Wow. Sonya just saved the game, ladies and gentlemen. You throw that, you take scale hides everywhere, you heal all the damage. Life
Yeah.
is good.
we're going.
Life is so good. We're getting in.
By your
We're going to the next game on this one.
We're going to 25. Yeah, we're playing that again every time.
You know, he even has the option, if he wants to, of keeping it in hand. But I think you play it. I think you play it all day. I think you get the clear here, and you love
think you
life.
go to 30? I think you keep it.
That's such a smart play. Oh, this is why I'm not as good as Nate at Hearthstone.
Cardigan,
Oh
do you
my
run
God.
brawls? Cardigan is.
I don't think you do. I don't think there's any. You want your minions to be the ones sticking here. I don't know why. Okay, because you want that gone. I guess so. But if you played the DK,
I think-
it would have killed off the.
Hold on, Nate's about to win. All he needs is a
He just
charger.
needs to draw.
A charger.
Yeah, he needs a novice engineer, and if he doesn't get it, Elven Minstrel, and I hope that you pull. Yep,
man.
you still need the Elven Minstrel, and you need to pull 2 chargers that don't require a weapon.
Boom.
Rip.
Boom. See, I didn't like the novice engineer. I would have went with an elven and like set it off with something like the scale head, and then you would have had lethal with the deckhand and the weapon charge.
Skill high can't go face, Donnie.
No. I'm saying if you like got a boar.
Yeah. I was thinking last turn personally, if I were Cardigan, I would have gone ahead and thrown the DK out, because it would have broke the Blood Razor, and then you could have killed off the minion that you were trading the Militia Commander with, as well as dealt the damage to the 2 next to it.
Okay, we got Nate with the win here, right?
Yep. This could be. Ooh, so this is
Wait, no,
this is
I'm
the scary
sorry.
matchup.
Then we have Cardigan with the loss on his warrior.
Yes.
escape.
This is, if you are Nate, this is what you're scared of right here. You have to believe that you have a favorable matchup against the Warlock, unless it's Zoo. This spiteful druid could be the end of your game right here. It is an exact coin flip. 49.99% to the rogue.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What do you do? No. What are you doing? What's?
He might prep Mimic Pod.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm okay with this all day. I like it.
No, I thought this was the prep coin concede.
Oh, that would have been brilliant. What if he did?
I was like, wait.
Donnie, people that had time to count in chat said that you were correct in your assessment that lethal was
Yeah.
in fact missed.
Yeah, it was missed for sure.
It kind of sucks. The vanish was not the pull you needed. He can play it early with the prep, but still does not feel all that great.
No. I mean, it feels great when Cardigan puts down this spiteful. You know.
You know, I'm wondering if you even play this Firefly, bounce it, and play it again, because then you get the elementals. You get 4 of them, which you could play. You could play a couple of them or hold them, whatever. And then with the vanish, you can also get them back in your hand
play it
real
again.
quick and have this. Yeah. So you can play the Firefly, bounce it back to your hand, play it, drop 2 of them, and then get into vanish shenanigans with it. It's not a pre-line of play, but when you look at what's on the board in front of you, you don't really have a good way of clearing or dealing with anything.
I think Nick could be thinking about that. Because his
I
hands.
think if you play this Firefly, you have to bounce it, because I think the elementals are how you finish the quest.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Get out of my head, Nate. Get out of my head.
I mean, you called it spot on.
Jasper, from
Wait.
10 minutes in the future, if I had summers off still as a teacher instead of having to work because, you know, taxes pay my
Wait.
my
Nate could
salary. What's that?
Nate could complete the quest if he wanted to.
Um,
I mean, he couldn't play the quest. He could.
he
complete-
could.
I mean,
He could,
could've.
but can't play the quest at that point, and then it becomes kind of bad times. So now he has what he needs in his hand. Might as well start playing them. He can't trade all of them off. Something's gonna survive. Sonya next turn doesn't really accomplish much for you. Trying to think of what his line of thought could be here. If he holds the weapon, he could Sonya and use the Sal Seed to make some decent trades. But it leaves Sonya super open, and I don't know what that does for completing your quest. You do still have a prep left in the deck. Because the second prep came off of that early... No, both preps have been played. He grabbed the Vanish off the Mimic Pod. Yeah, he can trade things here though.
That Shadow Step is not what you wanted.
It's not, however, if he wants to play Sonya, trade the South Seas to clear off the Pangangs, then he could Shadow Step Sonya, and a 1-mana Sonya is insane. But I think he's just gonna go ahead and try to complete the quest
Yeah,
and
you complete it.
be happy about having 5/5 minions the rest of the game.
And now Cardigan's gonna be forced to trade forever. I mean, next turn for
Did
sure
he
you have
just
to full
pick
trade.
up? Wait a minute. Did he just pick up the one that could attack? Because that's how he complete. I think he might have just realized what he did there. He needed to play Sonya, attack, let that one die, then play the next one, then bounce the one he just played. That's how he gets his 2 extra. That was a. Unless he's just trying to vanish. he might just be trying to vanish next turn.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so we're 3 for Firefly. Are we also 3 for Flame Elemental?
Flame Elemental was Shadow Stepped and was vanished, so it's been played 3 times.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, this doesn't feel good at
No-
all.
No respect.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Yep.
You hear a power and go face, right? Because you have to think that. Oh,
I mean,
I guess
you're-
you could. The only way around this is what's in Nate's hand. He doesn't know that Nate's got the vanish. He doesn't care. He's daring him to have it.
Yeah, no respect for the 1/2s here, the Flame Elementals.
All right, so now we vanish this all back to our hands.
Easy game. Easy life. If we pick up a prep, that's like the biggest thing in the world.
There is no prep left. I misspoke on that.
Oh, okay. You told
I
me
misspoke
wrong
on that. Yeah.
then. Wow.
But what he can do next turn is play the quest, and then South Sea and smack something that comes down.
Mm-hmm.
He really needs to find himself the skill hides, though. He needs to get the healing. If you are Cardigan here, I'm wondering if you don't just play all the taunts that you have. I wonder if you don't just Crypt Lord into the... Okay. He's still worried about getting that greedy spray value.
I mean, look, man. All game you've been trying to get the greedy spot value, right?
It hasn't worked up until now.
Look, man, it's gonna happen sometime. All right, quest completion.
You have to play the quest and you have to make a trade here. Question becomes, do you trade with the South Sea or do you trade with the Stone Tusk? Personally, I like the South Sea because it has a condition to its charge.
Mm-hmm.
Losing the Stone Tusk feels bad because it does not. There we go. Being forced into the 2 mana to read Dagger, if that becomes the situation, feels super bad.
5, 11, 12. No, we only have 12 damage right now. As Cardigan. As Cardigan, we have 12 damage. Do you go for it though? No, because those 1/1s are going to be 5/5s.
Yeah, but here's the situation that you have. I don't think you throw Leroy this turn. Wax Elementals are the only potential taunts that you might see coming out of Nate. I might throw Malfurion out here just to get the extra taunts out there.
He's thinking about Leroy. No way.
See,
Oh no.
Leroy next turn's lethal, bro.
Oh no.
Leroy next turn's lethal. I think you just gave him lethal.
I don't think he knew that. Never.
That's a
no.
That is a tragic misstep.
No, you freeze the 5/3 because you play around Sonya. Bro.
So the good news is he's not punished immediately. You have to novice engineer here. You need healing. You need your last regular vanish. He might have gotten around this. It might not be able to be capitalized upon.
But Nate can full clear, right? Oh wait, and even if Nate full clears, that's game.
It's still a game because Malfurion. Yeah, he needs to find healing of some sort. That does not get him there. Ripperoni Rex,
He
dude.
needed-
Feels
yeah.
unfortunate.
He needed skill hide.
And then he gets to... He could put 20 on face if he really wanted to, but that doesn't get the job done. He's still
It
10
doesn't.
shy.
I mean, like, not even on board. Like, he doesn't know that he's dead, but... we know. And,
Unfortunate, man. I was really pulling for the quest rogue there.
You know,
Well,
Cardigan did in fact get lucky though that he did not have any way of healing or making more chargers.
mm-hmm.
2 more chargers and that game's over there. 2 more Stone Tusk, 2 more Sal Seas. And this is a different game.
All right. Well, you wanna go ahead and get Cardigan and
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see.
Are you gonna send him a friend request? I'll tell him to accept you.
I have to find him to send him a friend request. I don't see him. Do you have him as a friend?
Not as a friend.
Oh, there he is.
There he goes.
Send friend request. Okay. I sent a friendo requesto via Discord. Yep. Alright, so he's just got to plug in his mic real quick. So I gotta remember to ask him if he knew / cared that
That what?
the 1-1s became 5-5s. Words are hard, man. I just hit that moment in the night where like you've been talking a lot, you haven't known what you're saying all night, so why start knowing now?
All right. Well, where does that put us for the week for Explosive Sheep? And
So
Tam
Explosive Sheep and these other dudes that are playing Tampam Sur Slam, that now makes it damn close. I'm trying math. That's 8-10.
Tam. I am going to the match results, the week results
yeah.
right now. All right. So for Explosive Sheep, that is gonna put them up to 10 points. Tan Pam's Surf Slam, that is also going to put them to 10 points. It's tied.
That's hot. That's a spicy one there.
The only matches left is Dr. Drado versus Dirty Mike, which is sure to be a great matchup.
Indeed. Cardigan, are you here? I see the icon. I don't see the mic yet, but hopefully we'll get them here in a second.
Cardigan, can you hear us? But
Yeah, as I look at that Dr. Dreidel Dirty Mike lineup, that's another spicy shaman down there.
you know, I really wish that was being streamed because no,
Well, you
that's
know,
not-
here's the deal though. 3 members of the team have brought shaman into the week. The 2 that have already played have lost. So I hope Dirty Mike fares better. I just got word from Mr. Knackle Spackle himself in Team Tap last chat, and he said that he was carried to 3-1 by the shaman.
Oh, snap!
So, yeah, that's the thing. I think I might have just heard a voice that wasn't yours, Donnie.
No, I don't think you did. I think you're hearing shit. I mean stuff.
That's very possible as well.
Hey, Cardigan, we need you to speak up. And if you can't speak up, type in the chat and say, "Hello, people."
I wonder if he joined the chat before. Oh, he's typing. He's doing the typing.
No, we
Can
cannot
you guys hear me? No, we cannot hear you. Double check in the bottom left under user settings, the little cog. Make sure that under voice and video that your output device, your input device is correct. It often changes it on me without telling me.
And make sure you're in, either voice activity or you know what your push to talk key is. That's happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Look here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Doc.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
are you the doc?
Actually, he says it's slightly different. That is visions. Yeah. Double check under user settings. that your input and output are correctly put.
All right, while we were waiting here,
Yeah, tomorrow night, man. There's matches. Did you know that?
I did not know that. Is there? Is there
Yeah,
matches?
there's matches tomorrow night on the Sunday Showdown,
And,
which starts at a different time. It's starting at 7:30 tomorrow, which is apparently different from its regular starting time. There'll be a 7:30 match and there'll be an 8:30 match. Sunday Showdown 8:30 has a hell of a barn burner between Smiley Chris, and she's been absolutely dominating this season, 2-0, going up against Fridge Gaming of ATL, who is 1-1 right now. Hold on a second. Restart Discord? Question mark.
And in case you all didn't know, if you missed Jax Huck's beautiful voice on Tavern Talk on Thursday, we do now convert the Tavern Talks to podcast form. So hit me up in Discord if you want that link.
Yeah, Diane's been giving us content in podcast form. And if you are on a long commute, it's a great thing to have in the background. Good times, good times. I just found the second match, which is the 7:30 match, is another great one between Iron Fire of Ugly Mucklings and Typical Tyrant of Dad Legend. We had Ragnarok's version of Dad Legend tonight. That Iron Fire Typical Tyrant match is of the LHS variety Dad Legend. Did you know that Dad Legend also has a team in the United Hearth League?
I didn't know United Hearth League was the thing. So now I did.
So Cardigan can hear us now.
Can you hear us,
Can
bud?
you speak to us now?
Yeah, try talking to us.
Still trying to figure that one out?
Alright, do me a favor and yell as loud as you can.
Yo, 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 yo.
Oh God, we got him.
Oh,
We got him.
Okay, we got him. We got him.
What's up, Cardigan?
I'm adjusting input sensitivity, so maybe I don't have to shout at you.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be fun stuff.
So, Cardigan, the first question, the most important question,
Yeah, very important question.
is: did you realize, or did you just not care, that your Leroy Jenkins would give your opponent 5/5s?
Yes, I was aware that it would give him 5/5s, but it was the only way I could see to set up for lethal. So
So
That's
it
fair.
was
Bad.
aware but did not care. No, it feels good because it
Not
worked out in
care.
your favor.
It worked out.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
didn't work out. I was going to be in trouble if he had a freeze or one of the scale hides. And I think the misplay came a few turns earlier when I thought about Leroying right before he ended up vanishing
Mm-hmm.
and trade on one of the 1/1s with the Dire Mole. And that probably would have been the better play because it would make
Yeah,
his vanish really bad.
I was very surprised that you went all face instead of trading off the into the Flame Elementals.
But that was pretty debatable, and I thought about it for a long time, and I don't think I made the right play there. But
I mean,
So when you make the quote unquote wrong play and still win, feels like the right play.
it does. All right, so
oh man, I was still tilting after that Rush Warrior loss because I thought I had that in the bag, and then all of a sudden it was just like 57 freezes, and he's back at full life.
Yeah, he actually had. When you go back and watch there, he could have froze you out for another couple turns. It
That
was
was bad. That was
it was freeze on top of freeze. I need to know for my own personal knowledge as I was trying to figure out these lineups with shamans and warriors and all this crazy LHS stuff that's happening. What was your warlock going to be?
my Warlock was Control Lock,
oh man.
and
Yes.
that would have been absolutely wrecked. So that Spiteful Druid game was kind of the series because I don't know how I could have. It was Control Lock. It did have double Mountain Giants, and I guess if I got both Mountain Giants early and he had no freezes or heals or bounces or
Yeah.
anything
I,
that Quest Rogue does, maybe. But
Whose control lock list do you have? Whose is it?
that's a good question. I'm not sure. It's off HS Replay. It's not the most popular one, but it's one of the higher ones.
Look, get with me. I will send you the best control lock list you've ever laid your eyes on.
Oh
Okay.
god, that sounds
Well,
like
I
a
will-
spicy
I will
meme if I've ever heard
appreciate
it.
Look, I went.
I was looking at your lineup before this thing started. When I heard that the Paladin band came through, I was concerned you were coming with Odd Warrior and or Quest Warrior, and I was feeling really bad for you. And I need you to go back. I need you to go back and listen to how hard I PogChamped at the Rush Warrior. Literally made my night. It was fantastic times.
Well, yeah, that was it was a consideration because I was really expecting it to be even shaman and even paladin locks that would be good against both of those. And then I thought about bringing control warrior, but then I realized if I brought control warrior of any kind and he brought quest rogue and band paladin, I would just get swept. Decided to stick with rush warrior, which had worked well the past couple weeks, and it worked out.
I was surprised to see Rush Warrior. I thought that was a great bring. I mean, it obviously paid off for you because it got you 2 wins.
It worked out well, and the last 2 weeks I swept with Rush Warrior actually, so I felt like it would be silly not to bring it again. But
Oh, for sure.
Oh, that rampage on turn 2 felt. I felt it for him. That's scary.
He was sitting there debating on coining the 2-drop, and of course that's one of the advantages of bringing like an off-meta deck. I felt the same thing going against his shaman, where I just like had no idea what he was gonna do. Coin 2-drop or hero power, and I'm just like, please, 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 hero power. And you know, how do you know to expect rampage? That's not exactly.
How do you know?
Something
Nah,
you
you
play
You just
around.
don't know. That
Donnie even hit us with the, wait a minute, was that a rampage just played? Now, the
like
beautiful
it.
thing about what you just accomplished, whether you are aware of it or not, is you just put the entire outcome of this game onto the Dirty Mike Dr. Dreidel showdown.
Yep.
Tying this thing back up for your squad. How do you feel knowing that Dr. Dreidel's got to bring this thing home against a well-respected player like Dirty Mike?
You know, I think it's good. I think I got faith in Dr. Dreidel. He's had some tough breaks the first couple weeks with some bad RNG and stuff, but I have confidence he will bounce back, and I'm glad we're in it going into the 5th game. That's
Look,
exciting.
man, we don't believe in bad RNG. We pay our NAF jugglers. Okay?
Yeah, we pay our knife jugglers, which clearly Nate does not, by the way.
They are not underworked.
No.
Oh, no.
So Cardigan, you have your 15 seconds of shout out and fame here on Salty Saturday. Is there anything you'd like to say to the folks watching or your teammates?
Yeah, thanks to my team for all the support. Special thanks to Deliver and Matty BS. They really helped me practice up this week against an unusual lineup that my opponent was bringing and prep, so that was really helpful. And also a special shout out to my real life friend Yub Yub, who helped me design that Rush Warrior list. And it was his list originally, and we worked on it a lot together. And it's been a fun homebrew, so I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
Yeah, I will second any shout out to somebody named Yup Yup. So
Yep.
well,
Shout
we
out.
thank you, Cardigan, for coming on tonight and for playing your matches. We're gonna do our signing off here. So thanks, but get out of my chat.
All right. Have a
Thanks
good
for
night.
having me on, guys, and thanks for doing the casting. Have a
Yep,
good night.
Have a good one.
You too, buddy.
All right,
Donnie,
well,
we did it.
I think that sums up our budget stream of Salty Saturday, my bud.
Are we world champions yet?
Oh, we were. Alright, so. Jacksox. What?
Yeah.
How can these fine people find you?
Oh, I do this thing where I meme streams at ESAD Note here on Twitch. Also, you can catch me in the Discord every Thursday night after Tavern Talk playing Quiplash, which everybody should be doing.
See, that sounds sweet, but how long do you guys play Quiplash for?
It seems like forever.
Okay, maybe. I mean, right after Tavern Talk, I'm doing the podcast, so maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, you'll have to join us one of these days. Donnie, you doing anything on the interwebs these days?
I'm trying my hand at streaming every now and then at the Town Drunk. But normally you can find me in Discord fighting the board one day at a time.
Attaboy.
And with that, everybody, we are wrapping up Salty Saturday. I'm going to bed since I'm about a 6-pack in.
I am also going to bed, but that's just because that's what normal people are supposed to do.
Because you're old.
Yeah, hashtag facts. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jack Sox. He's
Donnie.
the Town Drunk, aka the best man alive. And we will see you if they ever let us do this again.
Good night. Hey, last question.
Uh-oh.
Do I stop streaming or stop streaming Discord delay?
You stop streaming, not the one that has discard delay.
I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna press this button.
If it's messed up, guys, he pressed the wrong button.
Good night, everybody.